Okay. Hello,
Oh,
Doc.
oh, sorry, teacher. I'm I'm late because I am on busy. I'm on duty in my hospital. Sorry,
Mm,
teacher.
it is okay. So are you okay now? Are you okay for the class?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, okay. Let us start first. Did you eat your dinner already?
Yes, I am have dinner.
Oh, very good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So tonight our lesson is all about lifestyle changes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start watching. Oh, let's start watching a video first. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, let me close some tablets first before we start. This one, okay, lifestyle changes, 12 habits. Okay, here. Okay. Oh no, for a while, please.
It's a little cold and gloomy outside today, so I thought it was the perfect time to make a cup of warm tea and chat about some healthy habits. One of the things I love about starting a new year is that we tend to be more introspective, so it's a perfect time to evaluate our habits and assess if they are still serving us positively or not. As many of you know, almost 8 years ago now, I was diagnosed with celiac disease along with a handful of other autoimmune conditions, just for good measure.
Okay, so the girl here, she has autoimmune disease, but autoimmune disease.
Yes.
Yes.
Afternoon disease.
Yes, okay. So today, we will watch her video and then we will see if she did the right thing in her lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this one. Okay, so let's start watching now. Okay, this one. Let me turn off my camera so that you will have a full watch.
And ever since then, I've
Okay.
been on a wellness journey, figuring out what works best for me and my body. So today I thought I'd share some of my favorite tips with you, those healthy habits that I think are pretty darn important and will help to boost your immune system, your overall wellness, and help you feel better for the long term. So let's dive right in. You've probably noticed by now that my YouTube channel is mainly recipes, and that's because when you cook at home, you can control the exact nourishment going in your body, as well as the quality of ingredients. I get that eating out is fast and easy, and I'm all for eating out at a nice restaurant or grabbing takeout every once in a while. But when taking
Okay, so that one doc. She said that she is cooking her food. Mm, s-
Home.
cooking. Mm. So how about you, doc? Do you cook? Do you love cooking?
Yes, I love cooking. I think cooking at home is a good habit,
Oh wow,
healthy.
that's really good. Cooking is actually relaxing. Yeah, it is really relaxing. Okay, so let us continue watching, doc.
takeout comprises 80% of what you eat on a regular basis, it's time to reevaluate. Restaurant meals typically contain higher amounts of sodium, saturated fat, and they just have more calories than home-cooked meals. And let's be honest, they're usually not starting with high-quality ingredients. That's why studies have shown that people who cook for themselves more often than they eat out tend to be healthier overall. I've traveled quite extensively, and I've noticed this interesting thing, mainly in Western culture, and it's that we have these notions of what breakfast, lunch, and dinner should look like, mainly because of how we've been marketed to. Breakfast is a bowl of cereal or toast with some jam or pancakes with syrup. Lunch could be a sandwich or a salad or even a slice of pizza. And dinner could be chicken, beef, or fish with maybe a side of rice or potatoes and veggies. But in other parts of the world, food is simply food and it can be eaten any time of day. On Instagram, you'll often see me eating leftover salmon and sweet potato for breakfast, or a couple of soft-boiled eggs and salad greens for dinner. The fact that you can eat any food any time of day is such a simple mindset shift, and yet it's so important to remember. Building on that last point, you'll do your body a world of good if you simply eat more vegetables at breakfast. Breakfast is often one of our most beige meals because of those previously mentioned foods like cereal, bread, pancakes, pastries, or even oatmeal. So I challenge you to get creative with your breakfast and opt for a heck of a lot more color. Sneak spinach and other vegetables into a breakfast scramble. Top your bread with sauteed veggies or healthy
Okay. So this one, Doc, since you are always busy, okay, Doc, since you're always busy, do you still eat breakfast? This one, you still eat breakfast?
I always eat breakfast, but in my office, not home.
Oh,
At home.
oh, okay. So you eat there already in the office.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, what is the effect? What is the effect of skipping breakfast? Skipping breakfast to you? To
Oh,
you? Mm.
if I skip my breakfast, I often very tired, and I feel I'm I don't enough energy. Don't
Ah,
have
yeah.
enough energy to ready in the morning.
Oh, okay. So, for example, Doc, what can you advise? What can you advise to someone who is skipping breakfast? For example, what can you advise to someone who is skipping breakfast?
Oh, I know some the people some people a few people do option choice to skip their breakfast, but they are is quite healthy, and the body is slim. I think if you the if we have enough energy to all day, we could uh, we can skip our breakfast.
Okay.
Yes, better. Yeah.
So, if you
Mm.
have enough energy,
Yes.
it is
In
okay.
yes, it's
Oh,
okay.
okay. To skip breakfast. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for that information, Doc. Now we are going to continue about the said video. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. This one.
protein and healthy fat instead of butter or jam, or even better, swap your bread entirely for sweet potato toast. Often you'll hear wellness folks saying that when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you need to do is drink a glass of water with lemon or apple cider vinegar. And if you have lemon or apple cider vinegar, that's great, but I want to simplify it even further and say just drink a glass of water and drink it not only in the morning, but at several times throughout the day. Water is essential to life and your body needs it to function properly. But in the morning, water will increase your mental clarity and level of alertness, and it will jumpstart your metabolism. So before you grab a coffee or a tea, drink a large glass of water first, and then make sure to stay hydrated throughout the day. I tend to get the munchies between meals, especially as I work from home, so I found that it's super important for me to keep healthy snacks front and center. If I open the pantry and I see chocolate right in front of me, I'll admit that it would challenge even my willpower not to grab it. So instead, I keep chocolates low and out of sight in my pantry and keep healthy snacks like nuts front and center. The same goes for my countertop and fridge, where fruit is always visible and veggies are meal prepped and ready to be eaten. Because at the end of the day, it's about helping yourself to make healthy choices.
Nasty. I love Monday.com.
What's Monday.com?
You don't know Monday.com? This is Monday.com. It's a platform that
It should come as no surprise that I'm a huge fan of meal prepping, as those are some of the most popular videos on my channel.
Okay, so before we continue, Doc, I have a question for you. So, what is your medical advice to your patients when it comes to hydration? This one in the morning. Okay, this one.
Oh, I think we right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to watering to water enough water in the morning and
Yeah.
and and we should choice the meal with more energy. Just yeah, yeah, đường là gì nhỉ? Cô
Hmm?
with glucose, vegetable and protein and more energy in our breakfast.
Okay.
Mm.
Make sure to have
Enough
to have enough.
energy and carbohydrate,
Mm-hmm.
protein, and yes,
Take during breakfast. Okay, that is noted.
and vegetable,
Oh, vegetable.
vegetable, vegetable,
Oh,
protein,
ve
and carbohydrate,
mm-hmm. Vegetable, protein. Yes,
and
that's
carbohydrate. Yes,
okay.
we often eat sticky rice in breakfast in Vietnam, but I think we in not enough protein and vegetable. Yes.
Okay. So you have many
Many people
have enough carbohydrate.
carbohydrates in
Mm-hmm.
morning, but not enough protein and vegetable.
And vegetable. Okay.
Yes, it's
Okay,
not
but
good. Not good. Yeah,
oh, it's not good.
not balance.
Yes.
Unbalance.
Okay. Yeah, imbalance.
Imbalance. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, imbalance. Okay. Now let us continue to the next part of the video.
Channel. But I do meal prepping for two main reasons. First, it helps to save time in the kitchen throughout the week. And second, it also ensures that healthy food can be made fast and easy. When I contemplate what I'm gonna meal prep, I'm actually doing mental meal planning as well, thinking about what I'd like to eat later in the week. And I found that planning ahead is 90% of the work when it comes to staying on that healthy path and making healthy choices. For many of us, myself included, we sit at a desk for the majority of the day, and that is doing our body no favors. Movement is critical for maintaining bone density, flexibility, and muscles, but let's not forget that it also helps to boost our immune system and reduce stress hormones. So focus on moving at multiple times throughout the day, which could be standing and stretching at your desk, going for a walk around the block, doing yoga, going on a hike, or riding bikes with your kids. The more you can move and keep the blood flowing throughout the day, the better. And there are apps and timers like Time Out or Pomodoro to remind you to take breaks and provide a little gentle nudge if you need it. There's this amazing healing and rejuvenating that happens to our bodies when we surround ourselves with green trees, lush grass, and blue oceans. For me, the impact on my stress levels is pretty immediate, and I can just feel any stress or anxiety I might have simmer right back down. That's why you often see me on nature hikes through the hills in Orange County, or you might see me rollerblading along the beach, just smelling and breathing in that fresh ocean air. When we get out into Mother Nature, not only do our brains get some much needed downtime, but our bodies will get some vitamin D and our immune system will get a refresh. And you'll notice afterwards that it's virtually impossible to not feel more calm and centered. So I always aim to get at least 2 hours of one-on-one time with Mother Nature every week. We're all incredibly connected today with laptops and mobile devices, and it can be so hard to turn off. But that's exactly why we need to turn it off and make it a priority. Looking down at our phones not only causes horrible posture and spine alignment, which then throws off the delicate balance of other things in the body, but I think we've all read enough studies to know that it's not good for our mental health either. So set boundaries with your screen time, turn off pop-up notifications, and when you're at home, try to completely unplug. Instagram and YouTube will still be there tomorrow.
Okay, now this one is the important one. Um, do you have patients? Do you have patients that need to control their screen time? This one, their screen time. This one.
Bạn có bệnh nhân cần kiểm soát thời gian trên màn hình của họ không?
Mm,
No, 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 no.
no.
I'm
Okay.
ready to listen.
Okay. But how about you, Doc? How do you manage your screen time? Your screen time. This one.
Oh, screen time. I
Yes.
don't understand about screen time.
Screen time. Like for example, like using your phone.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. I use some quite long time to work in my phone, laptop, and internet.
Mm.
But I think I have never managed well my screen time.
Okay.
I try my best to work but I can't avoid work in my screen time.
Yes, okay. So it is actually a challenge
Yes.
to work on our screen time.
Yes.
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 It's actually really a
Yes.
challenge to wait. Okay, now let us continue our video. Okay.
Yes.
But you might find that
Oh.
you now have time to take
Mm.
that walk, read a book, or meal prep a few veggies for the week.
Don't shift
Out of
and
all of the
release.
tips I'm sharing with you today, the one I'm constantly working on, and I probably always will, is managing stress. I always say that there's a reason that I called my business Downshiftology, and it's because sometimes we teach what we most need to learn. The simple fact is that we will never live in a world that's completely stress-free, but we can learn to manage our stress better with practice. Meditation, yoga, and acupuncture are great ways to reduce stress and calm both the body and the mind. And I'm a huge proponent of all three. But even just 5 minutes of closing our eyes and taking several deep breaths works wonders as well. I always say that sleep and stress are just as important as food in terms of the impact they have on the body. So if you feel your anxiety or your tension level is rising, take that as a signal that you need a quick timeout and maybe sit down and take a few deep breaths.
Be sweet.
Dugaya ba ni Mama?
Nanghugas pa.
Okay, please wait. These are advertisements.
Gas, limpyo dayon.
Kiss! Kiss!
Kinabuhi enjoy sa kalimpyong joy.
So speaking of sleep, it truly is one of the most important yet often overlooked factors of staying healthy. When we sleep, our brain is repairing and renewing cells, the body is regenerating and producing critical hormones, and our immune system is fighting infections. There's a whole lot going on in the body when we're getting shut-eye, and that's why sleep deprivation is tied to so many different health issues.
Yes. Okay. So, Doc, what is your solution if someone is okay, there was one. Sleep deprived. Okay, this one.
Oh. sleepless. I think so there are many reasons for person with sleepless. But the popular reasons is stress
Mhm.
and and today we are quite stressed and busy for work for many plans. So we can't manage emotions, manage our time to relax and sleep.
Yes.
So I think we should have the way to relax our body, ourselves. Yes. The habit, the good habit, the healthy lifestyle, nutrition, and have a more and have exercise.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And active and healthy work action.
Yes. And more time to meditate.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yoga and marriage is good for relax own body and mind.
And yes, that's
Yes.
right.
Yoga and marriage is are very good for sleep. Yeah, I think yes. I think the person with lost sleepless could try to yoga and marriage.
Yes, that's right.
And go to Mother Nature.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Nature.
Go visit nature. Yes.
Nature.
Yes. Okay, okay. Now let us continue this part. Okay.
Oh.
Optimal long-term health, sleep needs to be a top priority, and
Oh,
we need
I
to remember that it's absolutely essential to our emotional and physical well-being. In fact, I think it's so important that I've already made a separate video with some sleep tips, so if you haven't yet watched that, make sure to check it out. If there was one health tip I could scream from the mountaintops, it's this. And that is that there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to diet, health, and wellness. A certain diet or supplement may have been beneficial for your coworker, your mom, or your sister, and it may not have the same effect on you.
Yes.
And that's because you have vastly different genetics, a different microbiome,
Okay. So it says here that Doc, do you use supplements, right? You use supplements? Oh, supplements.
Yes.
Yes. You told me last time. Okay. So,
I use some omega 3. Yes. Acid béo. Gì nhỉ? Omega 3 acid
omega
and
3.
D vitamin.
Mm,
D vitamin. Yeah. Multivitamin.
those are good for the heart.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now let us continue that one.
different stress levels, different ancestry, and different, well, pretty much everything. The best thing that you can do for your health is to figure out, and I mean really figure out, what makes you feel your absolute best. And then remember that what made you feel good last year may not be the same thing that makes you feel good next year. Our bodies are not static, they are always changing, and so we must be open to change as well. Now, I'm sure I could go on with more habits and tips, but I think those 12 are the ones that have been most impactful in my life and changed.
Okay, so these are the questions. So, what is the most impactful health habit that you want to share? Okay, this one.
I think in balance, balance nutrition and the relax
Yes.
habit. Yes,
Oh, so it helps you relax.
relax.
Yes, that's
Relax.
right. And what else, Doc? How about when it comes to food intake?
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, oh, I I think you I think I often we should eat every food but with we have to intake them properly,
mm,
energy, enough energy, and good way,
yes, that's
it's
really right.
necessary to intake the good way.
Yes, that's really good.
Mm.
It's really important also to be balanced.
Yes, in this the good way is better than you eat, what you eat. Yes.
What you eat, yes, very good.
Yes.
How about you, Doc? Do you have a diet? Okay, do you have a diet? Diet.
Diet.
Yes, let me show you. Let me show you. This is what I meant. Okay, here. Mhm. All right, this one. Do you have a diet? This one. Do you have a diet?
No, no.
No.
I I have never tried to diet.
Okay, but okay, but you have exercise, right?
I often
Exercise.
intake about 1,000 and 1,200 kilocalorie per day.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Every yes groups yeah.
okay, so you limit or watch your food intake.
Yes.
Okay, this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So our last video for tonight, we are going to watch all about the change that we need in our life. Okay? S- Okay.
I don't
Oh,
like
please
writing
wait, Doc.
essays, but here are my marks for them. So, Bestie, I'm going to tell it to you straight. Personally, I prefer.
If you are like most people, there is a gap between the person you are and the person you wish to be. There are little things you think you should do and big things you ought to achieve. From working out regularly, eating healthily, learning a language, working on your novel, reading more, or simply actually doing your hobby instead of browsing Reddit. But it sometimes feels that to achieve your goals, you have to become a different person. Someone who is consistent, puts in more effort, has discipline and willpower. Maybe you've tried your hardest to be like that, and it worked for a while, until you find yourself slipping back into your old ways. In the end, you always seem to fail, and with every failed attempt, you become more and more frustrated and annoyed with yourself. If you believe success and hustle internet, it's all your own fault. If you don't succeed, you just didn't want it enough and the failure is all you. But change is actually hard, and
Okay. So it says here, Doc, that change, let me show you, change is hard when it comes to health. When it comes to health. Okay. What
Yes.
can you say about it? This one. Here.
Thay đổi là khó khăn khi nói đến sức khỏe. Bạn có thể nói gì về nó?
Oh, I think I think changes our lifestyle now is better. It's the best way.
Yes, that's right.
Never late. and have a
Change
knowledge.
lifestyle is the best. Change of lifestyle should be done now. Should be done now.
Should be now. Yes.
Yes.
And have a never be late.
Okay. And should never be late. This one. Should never be late
Yes.
about it. Yes, I really believe in you, Doc. That's really correct. Let us continue this one.
As with most things in life, understanding why makes things easier. The jungle. Imagine your brain as a lush and dense jungle. Moving through it, say to make a decision to do something, is like moving through an actual jungle. It's hard and it costs energy. Your brain hates expending energy, so it came up with a trick. All your actions and behaviors leave paths in the jungle of your brain. As you start doing something,
Okay. So this one says that our brain is like the jungle in this one. Yes, our brain is like the jungle. We keep on um preserving our mental health. Our mental health. Okay, so this one. The question here now, Doc, is how do we deal with patients with mental health issues? Okay, this one.
Oh, the person with mental health issues should go to visit the doctor with mental in the mental yeah. Psychiatrist, yes. Yeah, yes. The psychiatrist could help to treat the patient with drug in the mental medicine. And they need to have many exercise to control their emotion.
Yes, that's right. It's very important to manage your emotions.
Yes, to
Okay.
manage. Yeah.
Okay.
The person needs to practice, to exercise, to help from a psychiatrist and their family to kill. Yes.
That's good. Okay. How about this question, Doc? The question is, how can stress management improve overall health? Describe different strategies for managing stress effectively.
Oh, I think we should need to hear our body, ourselves.
Yes.
If we feel tired or not good or not feel abnormal, we should stop our work, stop our action, and to find the reason that impacts them.
Yes. We should relax if we don't feel well. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We should to fight to look for to look the reason of abnormal condition.
Yes,
Yes.
that's very right. Okay, so now the next question that I want to ask you, Doc, is this one. Let me share my screen. The question here is that here, why is vocabulary building important when learning about lifestyle changes in healthcare? How can tools like flashcards and quizzes help? This one.
I think building it. I think vocabulary building vocabulary is important.
Yes, it is very important because through that we can, let me show you though, we can communicate.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. Yeah. And I think we can communicate by language, and and we can explain spread our good energy to everyone, to
mm,
everyone, and yes, and
spread.
spread good energy to everyone.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so to explain and express as well as to spread good energy to everyone. This is
Yes.
correct. Okay, the next question here is in your own words, Doc, define healthy living. And let me show you what steps can individuals take to create a healthier lifestyle for themselves.
Oh, I think healthy lifestyle is including healthy in body and in the mental. So we should care for uh, both of the body and the mental and the mental.
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
avoid
It sh-
stress is very important.
yes, avoiding stress
Avoiding stress is very important
is
to
very
healthy. Yeah.
important. Yes, I agree with you. It is very important to avoid stress. Okay.
Yes.
So this will be my last question before we end our class tonight, Doc. How does or explain the importance of smoking cessation? Okay, let me show you this one. Hmm. Okay, so this is my question. Explain the importance of smoking cessation. This one. What are the
Oh,
benefits of quitting?
I think the person needs or have a smoking habit. Is
Mm-hmm.
they are have some problem about emotion.
Mm,
They can't manage. They can't control emotion. Their emotion. So he chose smoking to to help them feel better.
mm,
So I think they are they need to choice other way, good way to control their emotion. Um, then they stop. They can stop smoking.
yes, that is right. They need to have self-control.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, Doc, thank you very much. I will meet you again Thursday.
Thank
Okay.
you, teacher. See you
Thank you,
again.
Doc. Okay. Good
Thank
night. Bye bye.
you, teacher.